I assume you've been following the IndyCar news this week. Just what are your thoughts on such an unprecedented penalty?
Yeah, I mean, I have tried to stay up on it, but I'm so uninformed on how all that stuff works that I don't really have an opinion. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I don't really know what to say just because it's not my kind of expertise and all that. Like even for the 500, we don't have push to pass. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel for kind of everybody involved. I feel for Joseph and Team Penske for what they're going through, and I also feel for the competitors and what they might feel about it too. But as far as the way I feel, I don't have an opinion.
Now that the All-Star schedule is out, what are you going to do about that race as far as practice and qualifying and the event?
Yeah, well, I won't be able to practice or qualify, and then hopefully I'll be able to run a heat race. And then, yeah, I should be able to, hopefully make it back in time for the race itself. Kind of just don't really know yet. I think it depends on how the week is going at Indy, but for sure won't be able to practice. I know that at the All-Star Race.
So you'll skip that Friday and stay at Indy to finish practicing at Indy.
Yeah, because that's the first time I'll be able to get to run, for qualifying practice, or the only time really. So I haven't gotten to feel what the boosts and all that feels like, or qualifying trim. So I need to get as much laps in Indy as possible.
And then it would depend on whether you're at kind of where and when you qualify at Indy, and whether you can get back for your heat.
Yeah, I think that all comes into factor. John is way more up to speed on it all than I am, so the plane will be ready to go. I think whenever it's free for me to leave.
Obviously, inching closer. What is that work balance like? Like not only trying to balance the Cup schedule stuff, but also Indy 500 stuff too.
Yeah. I mean it's kind of a tough balance, I guess, right now. I think everybody thinks that I should be preparing for Indy every single day, but we're in the middle of our Cup season, so it's important for me to focus on that and try to maintain our point lead and all that, because I will have to take some focus off of the NASCAR stuff, I think, once I get to Indy. But for right now, I feel like I've done as much as I can. I just need to kind of get there, and I feel like I've done a good job. I mean, we're leading points, so I feel like I've managed the distractions well, but I'm also used to distractions with racing lots of different stuff outside of NASCAR, so I think it's not foreign for me to have to focus on other things at different times and be able to balance it all.
The All-Star Race is also going to experiment with the alternate tires. Is that something you're in favor of trying out?
Sure. I mean, I think the All-Star Race is a perfect, scenario to try some stuff. You got that or the Clash. I think those are really only two races that you can. I think that the teams would maybe be comfortable with them trying a big change like that. So, yeah. I mean, I hope something good comes from it. I don't really know, because it's a freshly repaved track. So I'm not sure how that's going to react with things. It would be different than if we came to Dover with two different compounds probably, but. No, I think it's always look forward to the All-Star Race because it's a good opportunity for them to try something different and unique, and if it works, maybe it'll stick.
You mentioned on social media that racing Kansas for the win here a couple years ago was one of your favorite racing memories. Why is that?
It was just a super fun battle. I think you always like to think about the memories when you win, but even when I've lost races like that, I've enjoyed them, and I have a ton of respect for Matt. And then Chase being in that battle too. He hadn't won a Cup race to that point, so it was the old style car. We were just slipping and sliding, and it was fun and clean. Really really clean racing, which was good. So. I know I earned Matt's respect that day, and that was important to me as well. Obviously, it would have been nice to win it and get my, I think, first Cup win maybe at the time, but it was just a super intense kind of final 20 laps or so.
At Dover, this place is excelled at, both with Ganassi and Hendrick. What's your favorite parts of running here and when coming this week?
Yeah, I just enjoy this place because it's fast-paced. You can move around quite a bit. You have to take care of your stuff. It's just an aggressive style racetrack and suits my style quite a bit. So I don't know. It's just always kind of clicked with me. I've always ran really well here and led lots of laps, and fortunately won one race. Would like to have won a lot more, but yeah, I just know we're gonna have a good shot every time we come here. So I get excited about that.